Blacksville here with another Persona 5, the Royal version. Today, all I really want to do is try and get into the next palace. Then we can just leave it at that. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could be an hour, it could be 2. I just want to get to the next palace, so on our Thursday stream we can just do the palace. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I brought the chat up. Alright, so I don't really know. It's really sad, but I have no idea where we left off. I know. Are we just going to bed? Should we play a video game?
Oh.
Hi Nathan, how are you? We are going to. Can we play the video game, or can we? All right. This one's gonna like. I really hope. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh my god. Like I barely did the last one.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
Okay, we did it. We did it. Cool, cool, cool. It's good to hear. What you been up to?
Oh.
I got a prize. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel ya. Well, if you don't know what this game is, we are playing Persona.
Yo.
Which is a little bit of a more adult story game about, you know,
Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but
a lot
I
of
still got
shit,
all this
but
lame
mostly
shit
just
coming
weird
up.
stuff.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
But I guess it's more about the phantom thieves who jump into people's heads to change their personalities. Sure, just text me anytime you want. I don't care.
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. And again, I doubt it'll be that easy.
It's another question, so I'm just gonna skip it. This is, oh, it wasn't a question. Okay, cool. For a second I thought he was gonna throw the chalk. The murderous intent. Alright, so we have to go find clues in the neighborhood. Futaba, yes, I know that name. I heard it somewhere before. Ah, yes, that's the name of the teacher oh my god. Not the Futaba we're looking for. Futaba? Who knows? What are you talking about? So, I think I know where we left off now. We're looking for clues about who Futaba Sakura is so we can steal her heart. Sifu? Is that the samurai one? Or is that the girl with the magic stick? Old man, do you know? No luck either. Alright. think I talked to you. No one down here. Maybe we go to the house? Ah, mailman.
So, the chief buys. Let's check out all the shops.
Shop. This one?
This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
I'll have to check it out.
Hey there. Futaba? Oh, I haven't heard anything. Come again.
I think our only option now is to go home and ask.
Which we honestly could have done from the beginning. I know he got like a little touchy, but still.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your
Sai is
custody
like
revoked.
one of my favorite characters, but man, in the beginning
You're
she's
going
such a
that far?
bitch.
I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
Please leave, Sai.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say?
Okay, whatever you want. Court. What was that?
This doesn't involve you.
Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got... Lock this door up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems.
I am about
More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid
halfway
foundation.
into the base game, and then there's an extra 3 months because we're about to go into the 4th palace out of 7, but we're not in it yet. And then there's technically an 8th, and because this is the royal version.
Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
If you guys don't know, Persona is a turn-based RPG. It's a story game where you basically dive in people's hearts and fight their inner demons. Very good. I love it. Most people do. You find anything about Futaba Sakura? I've been wondering about that too. I'll tell you tomorrow. Wahoo! So you did learn something. I knew you could count on you. Thank you. Alright then, let's meet up tomorrow. Alright. I'll talk to you later then. We are going to watch a DVD. Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
If you try to save both the mother and the baby, you'll lose them both. Or I could save them both.
Oh
I
my
could do
god,
this.
it's so
You-
stupid.
Okay. Well then.
Stab.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was
Yeah,
going
your
on
older
about
sister.
domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's nothing.
She knows.
So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
No! There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Coffee Daddy is like the best person in the world.
Is it Alibaba?
I've given you a calling card. I told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help you if you could steal their heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identities if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
Selfish.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about it.
Tell me her keywords. Keywords? What are you talking about? Are you just going to say random stuff until I dodge
What are we
the
supposed
issue?
to do about this? We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
I want to meet you. Meet with me? That will be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm counting on you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. You might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. I'm thinking. Okay. It's a shame, but I'm calling off the deal. Stop looking for Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry to taking up your time. Wait a second. I said the deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. We're not done here. You can't find the account anymore.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
What?
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah! Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. Gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually,
I'm all for
Actually,
sushi.
shouldn't do it at all.
You're okay with that
True.
too, right?
Sushi's fine. I love sushi.
Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
we get the chance, I'd like to go down to Mementos and grind a little bit. Conversations before bed are always the same that we just talked about and talking about meeting up tomorrow. Just saying. Alright. Can we go out? No. Can we water the plant? Nope. Do we have lockpicks?
Okay.
We have some, but we can't make any anyway, so
What's up?
just stop. We'll go see if we can go to the sauna then. Hot sauna? No, we call the teacher?
Hey,
Still no.
hey.
No? Really? It's just not gonna let us do anything?
Hey.
Guess crank up the knowledge a little bit.
What are your thoughts?
Did our knowledge just go up to 4? Let's go.
All right.
I actually wasn't even trying to up my knowledge. But that's fine. We need to get our charm to 4.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Mejid, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about, did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how...
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
He's always onto something.
No, not at all.
We love Akechi and his madness.
Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
All right.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
So good. Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Get your horses. And don't talk!
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
No chance.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Hold on
Oh,
a sec.
shoot, skipped.
About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish.
We love it. We love Ryuji though.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves.
He's such a fucking idiot. I love him so much.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious! Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji!
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Fucking Ryuji.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame.
This is the moment when Akechi finds
I
out.
have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Mejed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Mejed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
Retaliate.
So you share the majority's opinion.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
You're the suspicious one.
I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What? The hell
Punch
are
him
you
in the face.
saying?
Well,
Or maybe not the
this
face.
has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
Especially not when he's
What
in
was
his,
that
like,
about?
persona state.
Do you
That
think
beat.
he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be.
Really? Because he basically just said
I'd
so.
like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
But he did.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me, Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
So she's
It's pretty
asking to
obvious.
steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I know where his house is.
I
Just
agree.
gonna.
It's real
Don't we
late,
like
though.
break in?
What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Everyone gets that,
Nobody's answering.
and I ship it.
The lights are
I
on.
ship it so hard.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah.
Then again, I also ship like
Dude, you can't go opening other people's
Ren
stuff
and
like that.
Ryuji too, so
But look, the
conflicting.
door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
Probably.
My apologies, boss. Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kinda old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that?
What was a scream?
Did you hear that? Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out!
You're a little
Could
freaking
it be
out.
Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
That's not his hand.
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore, I'm leaving! No, my legs won't move.
Oh my gosh.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move!
It's just us.
You hear me?
I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
I wish.
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
That's not it. This, things happened and...
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Hmm? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, Futaba,
Yeah,
obviously,
my
like...
daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that.
A little bit in the head. Sick's not the right word, but...
I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here. Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
So literally
When
Futaba.
something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
What about her father?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
She left?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared. Even when nothing was happening, she'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken
You're so
Futaba to a
sad.
doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though.
What does Futaba want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
It's possible.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check.
They haven't checked yet?
The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Morgana's not there.
Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So,
Oh, right,
ever since
he's in
we
the
went to see
house.
Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat, after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning, after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Are we back? That was weird. Our internet went down for like the slightest of seconds. We can't do anything without Morgana. That sucks.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? Take it the chief told you about Futaba?
How'd you know that?
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't...
Young.
Well, she's probably about the same age as you guys. At least her voice was pretty young sounding. Oh, and she had long hair, too. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them.
Just who is she?
In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces?
That's right.
Then how was Medjed? What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
Of course not.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
It seems that Sai Nijima is starting to seriously listen to what I have to say. The Judge, rank 2.
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their
I really like that,
Ishiki's
the Judge
daughter.
counter or whatever, because once it starts to get high, right? You know you're close to the end of the story. Or at least the main plot of the game. Not the third semester or whatever. So probably when I get her to rank 10 is probably when the Akechi stuff will happen.
What a coincidence. No.
Because you don't really stop
Perhaps
after
it's
that
fate.
stuff happens.
Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Seriously?
I can't.
You're right.
Yep.
I didn't read that, full disclosure.
Morning!
Skip.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk. Now,
Okay.
let's get to Alibaba's case.
It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
I remember a lot about
Let's get
Futaba's
cracking on those
palace, I
keywords,
think.
huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura.
I remember, like,
and
the giant
Sojiro
balls.
Sakura's house.
We got the who
like
and
in
the
Indiana
where,
Jones.
so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We
And I
should
remember
make sure
that
he doesn't
she
suspect
wasn't
anything.
opposed to us being in her palace, but she was
Important
still
memories,
like a
huh?
shut-in,
I'll
even
be
in
able
her
to
own
remember
head.
everything if I turn back into a human,
So she
right?
kept like not meaning to, but attacking us because she was in her head. She was nervous, so like her brain's reaction was to attack or to run away. So that's what like her cognition did. I don't know. It was weird, but I remember that, and I really liked it. It was like completely different change of pace where she wasn't against us, but we saw in a different way that the cognition. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, back when I played the original, it's a couple of years ago. It's kind of hard to like explain, but and I'm sure they'll explain it better. But like, every villain so far, their cognition, their inner self or whatever has been fairly evil, and because they're the greedy, blah 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 adults. But Futaba's isn't, but she still kind of attacks us, not meaning to, because of how afraid she is, I guess, of how like the hallucinations and stuff. I don't know. I'll try to explain it better once we actually get there and I get like a refresher of what exactly happens, because I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, we're getting pretty close, so I'm excited.
That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
Yeah, it's called plot armor.
You sure live up to my expectations.
Ding! Allows you to craft all infiltration tools.
All right.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't
It'd
have
be interesting if it
enough
was
clues.
hell.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh,
Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
this is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan!
I don't remember the caution
You're in
tape.
there, right?
That's hilarious.
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
It is. Why are you
Why
here?
is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Why are you... Okay.
Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you.
What do you want to hear? What is this house to you?
Looks like you should...
What does this house look like?
Looks like you should...
It's painful. Do you hate it? I don't.
Looks like you should ask some...
It's painful. Why? I don't know.
Looks like you should...
I can't leave this place. I'm going to die here. Is this going to continue? Why do you think that? This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb!
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it!
Was that enough?
It was. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
Okay,
well
cool.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
And we're in! We did it, guys! We made it to the fourth... I think it's fourth palace? Yeah, fourth palace. The desert. The tomb of the Pharaoh Futaba.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the... Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier.
What a
It's a good way to explain it.
this place has.
Doesn't matter if
Complete
she
opposite
wants
of
to
Kanashiro's
change.
bank.
She just
Let's
can't.
hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
The tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
So, but your paws turn into the wheels,
I'm
right?
waiting
So
for this.
isn't that the same thing?
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
Ooh, little animated cutscene. Nice. I love the ones from the anime. They're so cool.
It's stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows.
Dude,
to the
Makoto
hot
looks so
desert
good though
air.
too. Oh my gosh.
Can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
Pervy alert.
I drank it already.
Ryuji's gonna be staring. Just like last time.
How are the guys?
Oh my god, they all are. Why does Ryuji look like that?
Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
That was great. That was so great.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. The hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You want to fight, punk?
Just kick the cat.
Jeez, shut
Throw it back in
up.
the desert.
It's hot, so don't
Bury
make me
it
more
in the sand.
irritated.
That got dark.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead. Hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt. Oh man.
Alright, we officially made it to the palace, guys. So, I know technically, we're gonna get kicked out, I think, and then we have to come back in. and all that stuff, but we are going to end stream here for the main reason that I would like to do the whole palace just like I have been and do it in just one stream. So if you guys want to watch the palace episodes specifically, it's all on the same episode. So we are going to end stream here. As always, it's been Blacksoul. Thank you so much for coming by. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so of course no stream, but Thursday we will be doing the palace, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm assuming, because I do remember this one taking a little longer, it's going to be like a 3 to 4 hour stream. So I hope you guys are excited. We finished editing the Ayato video, so if you guys are watching this later, our reaction to the Ayato demo and teaser should be up by tomorrow. So I will see you guys on Thursday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!